this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is July 13th, 2022. We got silver sitting right around $19 an ounce, and gold is 1,730-ish, give or take. A lot is going on in the world right now, and we got the new CPI report out, which said that inflation is now at 9.1%. So, that's pretty staggering. That's a 40-year high, highest I've ever seen it, highest Tim's ever seen it.
Yep.
And who knows? Will it go up further? Will it stagnate? Will it come down? Who knows? Were you gonna say something?
Just another one of those numbers.
Yeah, it's a number that obviously is a fictitious number, just like the unemployment number. So let's just go over some numbers here, and we'll talk about why that's fictitious. So we got the CPI at 9.1%, right? But gasoline, which is a normal, everyday consumable good that all Americans, for the most part, are affected by, went up 11.2% in the month of June. 59.9% over the last 12 months, which is what the number they use to calculate the CPI. So they're saying that inflation is at 9.1% over the last 12 months, but gasoline is up 59.9%. That's something that affects most of America.
Yeah.
And so we know what the real CPI numbers should be, right? Groceries are up 1% for the month of June. This is groceries across the board, 12.2% over the last 12 months, and I don't even believe that number because we've seen major price increases here at our local store for everyday consumables. So I know it's way more than 12.2%, but that's the number that's being reported, and those numbers probably are only going to get worse. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Cereal went up 2.5% for the month of June, 14.2% over the last 12 months. So you got CPI sitting at 9.1% over the last 12 months, and cereal at 14.2%. Another good, like gasoline, that a lot of people in America rely on, right? Bread is up 1.6% for June, 10.8% for the last 12 months. And I don't believe that number at all. I know that number, at least here in Central Florida, that number is a lot higher. Chicken is up 1.5% for the month of June, 17.3% over the last 12 months, and I don't believe that number either. None of these numbers make any sense except for the gasoline price for here in Central Florida. Grocery prices are significantly north of that. I can just know that by going shopping on a regular basis for food. So the scary part in the whole scenario for what Americans should be worried about is the actual food prices, in my opinion, because farmers right now are being stressed by lack of fertilizer, and most fertilizer comes from where, Tim?
The earth, animals,
Russia. And Russia right now is involved in a military exercise, if you will. To put it however you want to put it. And it's getting fertilizer out is not happening at the rate that the rest of the world needs it to successfully run their agricultural operations. And so we probably will see a significant increase in food prices, and shortages moving into the near future, just because this situation in the Ukraine is not resolving itself anytime soon. So just keep that in mind, guys. Inflation is definitely, in my opinion, here to stay for a while, especially regarding foodstuffs. So
start coupon stacking.
Anything you can do, right? So just keep that in mind. That's the big news for the day. We're going to talk premiums, go over some housekeeping, and if we have a little bit of time, we'll talk about the hot water that JP Morgan is in again. So let's do premiums first, though, Tim. Guys, we got coal peace dollars here at $25 a piece. We got a bunch of them in the shop, so if you'd like to order any, please let us know. We would be happy to oblige. And these are ready to ship or ready for pickup. So plenty of Cole Peace dollars. We do have Cole pre-21 Morgans, and we also have Cole 21 Morgans in stock too. They are all priced at $25 a piece. American Silver Eagles, we are buying solid A tubes in boxes at the spot price plus $8.50 per ounce, and we are selling them at the spot price plus $10.25 per ounce. Now remember, guys, that's for solid 8 BU tubes. Can't be scruffy, put together, mix match tubes. We'll still buy those, but it's not at the same price. 10-ounce bars, we have the Pioneer bars in stock right now, and we are buying 10-ounce bars at $1.25 over the spot price per ounce, and we are selling them for the spot price plus $2.95 per ounce. And like I said, these are live in the shop, and right now we are rocking the Pioneer bars. So plenty to have if you're interested in them. 1 ounce rounds and 5 ounce bars live in the shop. We are buying retail friendly bars and rounds at the spot price plus $2 per ounce, and we are selling them at the spot price plus $3.25 per ounce. Right now we got an open box of Buffalo rounds. All of the Pegasus rounds are gone, guys, so we are onto a box of Buffaloes. So those are live in the shop and ready to go out. Kilo bars, yeah, and we also have 50-ounce bars, but I forgot to put a 50-ounce bar out today. So we have 50-ounce bars, which are the Fleur-de-Lis bars, and then we have AtMax kilo bars. We are buying kilos and 50 ounces at the spot price plus $1 and per ounce, and we are selling them at the spot price plus $2.35 per ounce. So if you guys are interested in getting any kilos or 50-ounce bars, please reach out to us. We have them live and ready to ship in the shop, guys, or ready for pickup. 100-ounce bricks, we got the Pioneer bars. We are buying 100-ounce bricks also at $1 per ounce over the spot price, and we are selling them at the spot price plus $1.90 per ounce. And again, guys, these are live in the shop and ready to ship. Never was, never have been, and I don't think ever will be a silver shortage. So these are all live, ready to go. We got massive amounts of silver coming in and going out, and everything is live. And whenever we order anything, it's here within 4 to 5 business days. So definitely no shortages and no shipping delays as of the moment. 90%, plenty in stock. We are selling quarters and dimes at the spot price plus $7 per ounce, and we're buying them at the spot price plus $5 per ounce. So silver's at 19. We would be buying dimes and quarters at 17.16 times the face value, and we will be selling them at 18.6 times the face value. So if you're interested in buying or selling silver dimes or quarters, so these are going to be 1964 and before, basically your Mercury dimes and your Roosevelt dimes or your Washington quarters, we'll be happy to help. Half dollars, we got 1964 Kennedys in stock, Franklin's and Walking Liberty half dollars in stock that are all 90% silver. We are paying the spot price plus $6 per ounce on them. So that's going to be, we're going to be paying around 17.9 times the face value while silver is at 19. And we'll be selling them at around 19.3 times the face value right now, guys, if you are interested in ordering any. Like I said, plenty of 90 in stock and ready to be picked up or shipped out. And what else we got? Gold, Tim. We got 1 ounce Eagles and 1 ounce Buffaloes in the shop. We are paying the spot price plus $60 per ounce now and selling them at the spot price plus 6%. These are really probably our fastest movers now, especially gold Buffaloes. People are, we're going through a lot every day. And so every day we're having new orders coming in from our distributors replacing what we sell. So Eagles and Buffaloes definitely the hottest items in the shop right now, that's for sure. And we also have 1 1/10 ounce, 1 1/4 ounce, and 1 1/2 ounce gold Eagles in the shop ready for purchase also if you are interested. Let's see what else we did. Platinum. We have 1 ounce Platinum Eagles in shop. We're buying them at the spot price plus 80 and selling them at the spot price plus 120. And they are live. I think we all have 2022s. I don't know if there's any back dates, but we definitely have 2022 Platinum Eagles in the shop, and they are ready for pickup or delivery. So that is the premiums for the day. How do we accept payment, Tim?
Cash, Zelle, and wire transfer.
That's it. So those are the 3 ways. We don't accept credit cards, guys. No checks or bank drafts or money orders. No cryptocurrency. Just cash, money, wire, or Zelle. That's it. Every day we're asked, hey, do you take credit cards and checks? I'm like, no, we cash, wire, or Zelle. That's it. So just keep that in mind, okay, guys? We do ship throughout the country. We ship via the postal service for the cheaper items, and we ship UPS for the heavy or the more expensive items. And we accept packages in every day, literally getting dozens of packages in a day from distributors or people sending us product in the mail for us to purchase. And one thing I want to say on that note, guys, 2 things actually. One is we definitely appreciate all the packages you guys are sending in to us, but please do us a favor, make sure you put a packing slip inside the package saying who you are, what the details of the deal are, and your address so we can submit payment. We do get packages in the mail though where there's literally no packing slip, and that leaves us trying to figure out, well, who sent us this? Well, what's the details of the deal? It's it's in everyone's best interest if you and it can just be a handwritten note, just something, but please put a packing slip inside the box with your items for us. It's best for everybody. Other thing too, when you're shipping in packages, we're no longer going to be locking in any deals that are being shipped by registered mail through the postal service. You can send us packages via registered mail, that's not a problem, but those items will be locked in once they arrive. We currently have a box of 1/2 ounce Gold Eagles that have been mailed almost 2 weeks ago, coming out of New Jersey or New York via registered mail, and we still haven't received them yet. It's just a horribly slow process shipping via registered mail. So you're more than welcome to send it that way, but we're not going to lock any prices in until they are delivered if being shipped by registered mail. If you ship UPS or FedEx or USPS priority, we'll lock it in and then you can ship it out. That's no problem. But if you are shipping registered mail, we're not locking in any prices until it gets here. So that's just a little housekeeping that had to be done. And what else, Tim?
So why is JP Morgan in hot water?
So a story came out. You guys can go on Kitco's website. They are in trouble again. 3 of their higher ups, a Michael Nowak, Greg Smith, and Jeffrey Ruffo, who specialize in hedge fund sales, are being charged with racketeering conspiracy, as well as conspiring to commit price manipulation, wire fraud, commodities fraud, and spoofing from 2008 to 2016. So basically, what does that mean? They were manipulating the price of gold and silver, and they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar. And thousands of times, this one guy, Smith, the lead gold trader, was said to have executed 38,000 layering sequences over the years, or about 20 a day. And so he was basically manipulating the futures market and hedging on those positions. So you can imagine the amount of money that JP Morgan made off of these transactions, and the time was 8 to 10 years of time that they did this. And so they're probably going to go to Club Fed and spend their 6 to 8 months playing tennis or racquetball and having fun at taxpayers' expenses. And unfortunately, this isn't going to change anything. At the end of the day, these guys are the sacrificial lambs until they actually enforce real penalties like shutdown or cease of operations for a period of time. These things are going to continue. Price manipulation isn't going to go anywhere until there are real consequences. And unfortunately, sacrificing 3 higher ups is not going to be any kind of real consequence for an operation like JP Morgan. So unfortunately, he just keeps on keeping on, basically. And these guys will go away for an extended vacation, and things will continue as always, unfortunately. So, but that story just hit the wire 2 days ago on kitco.com. You can check it out. I think it was also in Bloomberg. If you want to read up on that, it's interesting, but at the end of the day, most of us in the stacking world already know that this is going on. It's just another bad story, bad press story that comes out about JP Morgan. Until they really try to go after the bank, nothing's going to change. They were fined, I think, a year or two ago, almost $1 billion, but their net asset worth, the inflation prorated is $25 billion. So they got fined basically less than 4% of their overall net worth. And so, I mean, that's just like a horrible tax, and they just can make that up. And they probably can even write that off on their taxes. So it's
probably,
yeah, it's probably write it off on the taxes. So, but just you can read all about that if you want. Just hit the wire a couple days ago, Kitco and Bloomberg. Anything else, Tim?
I got nothing.
One thing that we're seeing here in the shop and hearing from other dealers across the country, the effects of the recession are really in appearance now on Main Street. We're seeing lots of people coming in trying to sell stuff. A lot of it's good stuff that we're helping out, and of course we're taking care of them. A lot of it though is just stuff that doesn't really have much in the way of value. But we're seeing a noticeable uptick in people just being desperate that need money to pay their bills. And so the reason why I'm telling you guys is you really just protect yourself, keep everything locked up. Don't, whatever precious metals, cash, jewelry, whatever you got, value, sports cards, whatever that's of significant value, just lock it up nice and tight. Don't tell anybody about it and just squirrel it away, because people are really starting to struggle now. We're seeing it here on the front lines, and it's bad now, but over the next 6 months, it's even going to get much worse. So,
especially with the holidays.
Yeah, especially with the holidays. In our industry, we always notice an uptick in thefts and break-ins and robberies, starting basically a little bit before Thanksgiving, and it goes through January. I wouldn't be surprised if that window of crime actually expands this time around. So we're making preparations here ourselves to take care of ourselves, obviously, but you guys need to also. And don't just, my advice is, everyone's got to live their life, but just don't flaunt your personal wealth right now. It's not a good time to do that. So if you have it, just squirrel away, protect it, keep stacking, keep squirreling away the money, absolutely. But my advice is just don't flaunt it at this point in time. And there was the other thing too is, guys, please read up on the Dodd-Frank Act, read up on the Patriot Act, read up on what the banks are able to do to your personal accounts, and start preparing for what we call bail-ins from the banks. We're making preparations here on for ourselves and our company. You guys need to also,
I believe we did a video about that a few months ago.
A few months ago, we talked about the Dodd-Frank Act. Please reread it, go through it, understand what it means for you. It has serious complications for people who had deposits in the bank, in any banks. So, at the end of the day, we go into our local branches, and We are friendly with all the tellers and the bankers in the banks that we visit, but at the end of the day, they don't make any decisions, guys. They are going to do what they're told to do, and your accounts are going to be handled by, or are handled by, people who are not even probably in the same state as your branch. So just keep that in mind, and really understand what they are capable of doing with your money in your accounts. I'm not saying rush to the bank and pull out your money. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it is in everyone's best interest to maneuver right now to protect your assets, including your money in the bank and any things that you have in your safety deposit box. So just keep that in mind and make decisions that are best for you and your family. Okay, because we're approaching a time where there could be serious implication for depositors. All right, so just keep that in mind. If you have any questions, guys, I'm Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. We are open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And everything I just said, it's not fear mongering. It's just prudence, right? So just protect yourself, protect everything you've worked for your entire life, because it's never been at more jeopardy than it's going to be over the next 12 months. So just keep that in mind, all right? We appreciate all the business everyone has sent our way, and we're gonna keep going. And if there's anything we can do for you, please reach out to us. We'll be happy to help. We're here all week, and if you can't get through on the phones, or we'll leave us a message, we'll try to get back to you. I try to even returning calls at 7 and 8 o'clock at night on the busy days. So please, just leave a message and we'll try to get to you, I promise. You guys have a good day. If there's anything we can do for you, let us know. Thanks.